Hey guys, Hoy Archer here. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my finished quiver. As you can see here, quiver's all done and ready to go. So I'll just kind of tell you about it real quick. For those of you who are just joining this video and don't know, didn't watch the previous video, I'll just run it through, do a quick run through for you. So what I took was a 3-inch sewer pipe conduit, PVC pipe, the thin walled one. I'm not too sure what schedule this is because it was not written on the pipe itself. So I took this and I cut it to the length of the arrows, the length of the quiver that I wanted. I heated up the bottom of the pipe and I pinched it all off. I have about, I think it was like 1.5 inches of flat tin pipe down here. And then what I did was I measured approximately 6 inches and then I started my cut into the low draw area for the quiver. So in that video what I did show, I showed that, and I showed you guys what I used to put this tiger's fur in. And what I did was I used some Loctite adhesive, followed the directions in the can, and I got this. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't glue the edges down right away. I left the edges up approximately, I think it was about 2 inches above, in order so I could take my vinyl and wrap the pipe in this vinyl. Now the vinyl I'm using here is the one with the cotton base on the vinyl, not this. There's this one's right here. This is like the real, like the vehicle upholstery style. It's really hard. It's not really soft cotton cotton. You want this cotton one because for me, I've noticed that this, when you use the Loctite on it, it adheres a whole lot better. So anyway, measured out what fabric I needed, wrapped the rest of the pipe, cut out the stuff I didn't need, and then I went ahead and I glued using the same fabric glue, sprayed the rest, and then just laid the rest of the fur over it. Just kind of give it like a little seamless look. And then I followed this up with some parachute cord. I believe this is 8 feet of parachute cord. I did this for 2 reasons. I mean, one, for the fact that if I ever need parachute cord and I'm using this quiver, it's right here. And 2, it gives it a nice dual effect here. So basically, like, I can put this on this way, the way I'm intending to use the low draw, and still be able to access my arrows this way. Right? However, if you're a lefty, and let's say one of my friends are using this quiver, and they're a lefty but they don't want to use the low draw, they can easily still achieve their left hand draw out. Cool thing about it is this thing just flips right over onto the other end. Put this arrow back here. And if I hook this sling up to this side, I'll have the exact same opposite effect. I can wear this on this shoulder and be able to pull arrows out with my right hand if I wanted to. Also, if I'm a lefty or a righty, depending on what you are, you put a little carabiner on here and hook this right up to your belt just for a nice little backyard target shooting, you know, some hip quiver style. The only bummer part about this quiver is because I did the flat pinched corner, it cannot stand up on its own. But I guess, you know, you kind of gotta give and take when you're making these things. So, other than that, this is the sling here. What I'm using here is just this Brighton belt. I actually got this from our local dollar store. This is pretty cool. Little leather belt here. I think this is a size 30-inch belt. And these guys had this on their clearance rack for 50 cents. So, you know, you bow builders out there that's looking for unique stuff, check out those dollar stores, those cheap places, because you can find brand new things that look pretty cool for dirt cheap. So anyway, a reason I like this too, it has all the little animals on it. A tiger, there's a buffalo. I don't know why they put a gecko on there, but they did. A gator and a tiger. So I thought, you know, being that there is a lion and a tiger. Seeing that there was a tiger on here, it was kind of fitting for the sling. So basically what I did was I took that apart and I hooked it up this way. As you can see, that's just the belt buckle itself that came off of this end here. just used in reverse. So now what's cool about that too is that I have a full adjustment when I need it. If I want to make this sling tighter, all I gotta do is unloosen this and put it up into the next holes here, and it'll tighten up the strap. One little happy mistake, that's kind of what we've been calling it, is this part right here. Well, when I flattened down the PVC pipe, I totally spaced and forgot to drill the hole so I could run the paracord through there. But what I ended up doing was I just ended up taking about, it's like 4 more inches of fabric, over drawing it, and then just crimping it down and tying it off with a Quiver weave. And what's cool about this is no matter which way I put it on, it'll always sit nicely. As you can see how that bends there. And then if I switched over to the other side, the strap would just flip over that way. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of unique. I like it. So there you go. That's my Quiver. As you can see, looks pretty good. I like it. Alright. So if you guys have any questions or comments about this Quiver, you guys all know where to leave it. Oh, speaking of that, so forgot to tell you, because of this pinch here in the PVC, if I just give my arrows just a little bit of push down into the fabric, I get this cool effect. The arrows don't fall out. I mean, if you shake them hard enough, they will, but the tension in here actually retains the arrows. Now, I'm not too sure how this is going to work with broadheads, being that this fabric and all. But, you know, I figure, if anything, it'd be a perfect target quiver. Or if not, maybe I can do something on the inside to prevent the fur from ripping when I remove a broadhead. Well, alright. You guys all know where you leave your comments if you guys have any. Alright, see you guys later.